Hi guys! Today it's going to be quite an adventure here in Kefalonia. We discovered a very cool cave nearby, and it wouldn't be us if we didn't explore it thoroughly. I'm a little bit scared. Wow.
Oh yeah, wow. It's flying here.
So stay tuned for that if you are brave enough. We will also take a look at the city of Argostoli, the capital of the island. The palm trees are nice. Tell us, what happened?
I started undressing as quickly as I could.
We started the day with a thunderstorm, but then, luckily, the sun showed up again.
The thunderstorm left as quickly as it arrived, so we are now on a trip. It's very close to where we are staying, so we spend about 5 to 10 minutes in the car. And now we are heading this way. This is all Peter's plan, so we'll see what he prepared for us today.
It should be exciting, but we'll see. We are almost at the spot that I chose. It should be a cave, Grouspa Cave, near the village of Razata. And it should be quite an interesting cave. We should see this, and this, and this, and I don't think we will see bats, but maybe, you never know. So we are going to take this path, small one, and I'm really curious to see what's there.
Well, we found a cave. It's there, down there. We think the entrance is on that side. Now we need to find a ladder, which is supposed to be here to get in the hole. Yeah. Because it's quite high up to jump.
It's totally like a big hole in the ground with cliffs and perpendicular walls.
That's an interesting word. Wow.
I feel like in some lost world or something. From a movie.
Dinosaurs. Ah, here's the ladder. It doesn't look scary at all.
Wow.
How to get there?
Oh my god, wow. This is exciting.
It's interesting that this is official. You'd think that we are going somewhere we are not supposed to go, but there was the board and there's the ladder prepared for you, so I guess this is not supposed to be unsafe. It looks like Peter wants to go first.
Yes, I'm going first. I am supposed to be the more adventurous one. So, yeah, we have to be very careful here. There are these ropes, but once I'm on the ladder, it should be easy. Ladders are just ladders. It's the same as picking pears from a tree or something.
But they could be slippery after the rain.
Yes, exactly. So we still need to be careful. It seems easy. A normal ladder.
Okay, that's good to hear.
Just the steps are farther apart from each other.
So less steps to make, that's great.
I'm almost down.
Ah, so it's short.
Yes, it's not very long. Can you still see me?
Kinda.
Hi, I am here. That was the ladder.
And now it's my turn. Peter says it's super easy and I have nothing to be afraid of.
Exactly.
So if anything happens to me, it's all his fault.
Just don't fall. Okay. How is it?
As you said, it's interesting how they are far away from each other, but otherwise it's okay. I have long legs, so it's easy for me.
Yes. And you are here?
I am here with you.
Hello?
Hello?
Guys, look at this. Look at the rocks, look at the vegetation, and we are going down there.
This is the slippery part.
Yes. Here, one more ladder would be useful, or steps or something. It's easier here It's also dry because we are under the roof already. So I like it.
This chamber looks massive. Wow. So many meters high.
Wow.
It looks very impressive.
And the ceiling, there are holes and everything.
Yeah.
Very, very big.
And it's a little bit scary how many spider webs there are everywhere.
Yeah, look guys, here for example. So we are waiting for a giant spider.
If we were in a movie, I would expect one here. Yes.
Yes. Wow, there are more spider webs here.
Everywhere.
You can see a lot of them.
Yeah. But this is not why we are here. And this chamber is not the end of the cave. Peter says there is an opening in the wall somewhere, which is why I had to put my glasses on to see better. And I think it's this one, this tiny little hole. We'll have to crawl through to see the second secret chamber.
Wow, this one looks scary. We
And
need
dark.
light and dark. Yes, this is very dark.
Yeah, there it continues. Wow, it looks really cool.
Okay.
And I think there are bats flying out.
Oh my god.
Or I hear bats, but
Bats don't bite, right?
what about the vampire bats?
Oh my god. So we will turn into vampires here on Kefalonia?
If you are a cow, then yes.
Actually, the other day, when we were in Assos, a little town, a group of people from Slovakia recommended this cave to us. And they went in and they said everything is okay. And yeah, so I want to go, but I'm a little bit worried. So yeah, we are gaining courage now. Okay. The passage is not like crawling, it's quite big. It's okay.
It's just this opening that's narrow.
Yes, yes.
Peter asked me to put my shirt on, so the bats couldn't bite me. So let's go.
Let's go. Tommy is our explorer. Because I'm filming, I'm holding the camera and the light.
Wow.
And be careful because it could be slippery.
It is, but immediately I can see the cave stuff.
Okay, so
Stalagmites and everything.
go further. I want to see it as well.
I see the first bat here. Can you see it?
I see a little black dot hanging there. Wow.
It's such a huge cave. We would need a much stronger light.
Yes, let's take a look here. This is the bed. It's sleeping here, so we don't want to disturb it.
Ah, they are flying up there. Can you see them?
Yeah. I can see them.
And there are so many of them.
Yes.
All those dots
Wow.
are bats.
Wow, this is so interesting. But yeah, we would need more light. So go further and show us the cave stuff. Stalagmites and stalactites and everything.
Yes, everything, all of them.
It looks like a ghost, this one in front of me.
It's a little bit muddy sometimes. Oh yeah, wow. It's flying here.
Wow,
they're not
look at
sleeping.
this.
Wow, so many of them everywhere.
Yes, but look at the cave
Oh, yeah.
stuff.
I'm
Wow.
surprised that people haven't destroyed this stuff yet.
Luckily,
Yeah.
it's beautiful. Let's go this way, up here, because this chamber is quite big. But be careful because it's quite muddy and slippery here on the ground.
Yeah, I don't think I can go with camera because then I don't know where I'm going.
I am up here. This looks so pretty. Look at everything. Wow, look at this. And on the ceiling, oh my god, wow, the beds. They definitely add to the atmosphere. But look at this, I think this is the prettiest. and it continues that way, but we are not supposed to go there, so we are not going, of course.
So that's another sign that we are in the allowed area.
Yes,
now.
yes. And it's sparkling. Can you see it? All the surface of this stuff is sparkling. It looks like a window in a shop or something. It's so pretty. I really like it. What say you?
It's beautiful.
It's so interesting.
It looks like made out of salt.
Yeah. I don't know if the camera can pick up the sparkling, but it's like frozen or salty, like you said. Very beautiful. Like when the snow is glistening.
It's like Christmas here.
And it continues down here, but of course we are not going there. That would be very dangerous. But it's very, very interesting to see. It also isn't very cold here. We are used to cold caves from the Czech Republic. There are many caves and you can visit with a guide. There are lights and everything. You pay an entrance fee, but this is definitely different. Warmer and definitely more adventurous.
It's very interesting.
Yeah.
It's quite slippery.
Be careful.
Don't want to be muddy. And there are
bats, flying around.
Bats everywhere. I think we woke them up maybe.
Okay, we are leaving. Okay. So they can go back to sleep. Okay?
Yeah, let's leave them be. And suddenly we have very different acoustic.
Yes, and this was such an adventure.
Yeah, amazing. And we are free.
Wow. Oh my god. Wow. So cool. This was amazing. And no giant spider.
Oh, that's a plus.
Yeah. It looks like it's raining. We can hear rain, but we are here under the roof of the cave. So that's good timing, I think. We don't have to be afraid. There are no signs of like water flowing in by big thunderstorms or something. So I think we are safe here. And the rain showers today are just short ones. So we will wait this out. But it's very cool. I love it. Wow, it's getting stronger. So much fun. I was reading a bit more about this Grouspa Cave. It was carved in a limestone maybe around 100 million years ago. So it's very, very, very old, more than ancient. And it became like this because the ceiling collapsed. That's why there is a hole opening and there is this debris, like a hill here. That's the former ceiling. So this chamber is open. It's called Doline Chamber. Hopefully I read that correctly. And as you already have seen, there is this connecting corridor into the inner chamber, and that one is intact. There is a ceiling and many stalactites, stalagmites and curtains and pillars and everything. So we saw how pretty it is. Look guys, I found the giant spider. It's not very giant, but it looks quite scary. Wow. Oh my god. Yeah, so it's not just spider webs, but there are also spiders. I was thinking about how in the movies the bats always bite you and like it's dangerous and everything, but then I remembered here we are in Europe and there are no dangerous animals. I'm just kidding, but usually there is much less danger in many European countries than on other continents, right?
Yes, we killed everything dangerous.
Yes, and there would be warnings and everything if it were dangerous, like don't go there, everything would be closed off and everything, but this was like a normal site to visit. Were you scared of the bats?
No, it was a little bit weird because there were a lot of them, but we have bats in our garden as well, so they are great, so they eat mosquitoes.
Yes, we even have little houses for them.
Yeah,
we
want more bats.
Yes, yes, exactly.
Maybe not hundreds of them above our heads like in the cave, but we could have a few more dozen.
Yes, that would be very nice. So we sometimes see them in the evening in our yard, and some of them are flying quite low, and it's always great to see them. We are always very happy.
Excited, yeah.
This structure is called the Cyclopean walls. The stones are so big. They were carved out of limestone found here, but very, very many years ago. They were protecting the ancient city of Kranny, or maybe in English, Crane. And the habitation of this area started already in the Neolithical times, but the city probably was founded between 5th and 2nd century BC. Wow, the walls are everywhere, the blocks, they are so big. So the city was a two-citadel city. There are 2 hills here somewhere, and there were 22 towers protecting it and everything, because of course this wasn't just one state of Greece or something in the past. Here on Kefalonia there were 4 city-states or something like that, and of course they were fighting, so they needed protection, and that's how these walls appeared here. But nowadays, of course, there are only remnants everywhere, so the walls were the strongest probably. That's why the remnants of them are still here, but I don't see any towers or anything else. But it's still very interesting to see. It's kinda hard to imagine that it's so old. This has been here since so long ago.
But it's also cool to imagine what it would have been like.
Yeah, people living here and trading stuff and, I don't know, having fun in the city. The walls are here as well. They are everywhere, all around the ancient town. So here we are on one hill, and you can see there the second hill. That's why this was a 2-citadel city or town. We continued on the first hill and the wall is still going. And so now we can see how big the city was. There is the end. It's hard to see in between the trees, but it really stretches here in the area, and this must have taken a long time to build. Can you imagine without all the technology to move all these stones, these building blocks?
We can see again a lot of autumn crocuses here, and it's interesting that we always see them growing on trails. I guess they don't like competition. There are 2 there, somebody stepped on them. But yeah, we like them. We have them in the garden, but it's a different variety. So these are much smaller, but cute.
Yes, very cute, but in danger of being stepped on,
Yeah.
always. We are now going for a walk. This in front of us, many houses, is the city of Argostoli, which is the capital of Kefalonia. And there is this cool bridge that's going like over the sea. This is the sea and this is the sea, the Ionian Sea. So it's cool. Here the water is quite shallow. Look, there are a lot of plants growing there. The sun is shining. There is also a beach. We are just going to take a look. We have swimwear with us, but it's quite cold and windy and everything, so yeah, the weather has changed. Cold air from the north is here, so it looks like we are done with swimming for this vacation, but we'll see. The waves are also quite big, so it doesn't look very inviting here. But what's interesting is that this is just quite a narrow strip of land, so we will go on the other side, and there is the sea as well. So this is like a big bay here, but the main sea is there. It's so windy here that when the waves crash on the wall of the bridge, it feels like it's raining from them here. We discovered one pretty street here in this town. The palm trees are nice and the tiles are nice. And we are heading to the main square, which should be here right in front of us. So let's see what's there. And this is the main square of Argostoli. There is not much to see here, but it's big. Large. There is a lot of space here. And I see a very old and beautiful plane tree. Come take a look. This building is nice, Ionian Plaza. And here is the plane tree. It looks very old, and I like old trees. So it's interesting. Maybe Greek gods planted this one here ages ago. Guys, we decided it wouldn't be a complete day without going to the beach and to the sea. So we found this little beach, nobody is here. Here even we have a shelter because it's raining a little bit and it's so windy everywhere except here because we are hidden behind this cliff, so there is no wind at all, which is amazing. So this is the perfect spot in these conditions, and I'm going, the water is not that cold, so this will be amazing. And there is also a cave here, which is also new. So, yeah, we have everything on this beach. It's so cool. Wow! Do you like it?
Wow, amazing.
This was kinda, I don't even know what happened, because we just went down to the beach, which we saw from the road, and we were like, I was like, let's go into water, thinking it's a ridiculous idea. But then, behind the cliffs, there was no wind, because otherwise it's very windy, it's quite cold already, but not there. So then even Tommy tell us what happened.
I started undressing as quickly as I could.
Yeah, and like there was this idea in your head that you are going into the sea as well?
I was pleasantly surprised that it was warm behind the cliff. It wasn't windy at all, so it felt much warmer and I wanted to use the opportunity.
So I'm very happy that this opportunity presented itself.
Yes, me too.
And now we can feel very achieved, and we are very achieved. And now we are heading back to our car. And by very achieved, I meant very accomplished. That's how we feel, right?
Yes, very accomplished indeed.
Yes, I wanted to also say that it was raining a little bit as well. So that made the situation even more ridiculous. But in the end, we won over the elements and we are the best.
Nothing can beat us.
Exactly. We are back at the waterfront, but the sky, what is this? It's so amazing, so dynamic. I love the clouds, they are wild. Wow, I love it so much, so beautiful.